I am now a beauty advisor at Ulta Beauty. Yes, guys, I have moved from a different state and I have changed jobs. Career-wise, I think that this was a really good choice for me, and I kind of want to tell you guys about it. On the grand scheme of things, it's not exactly where I want to be, but it's where I am, so I'm going to just like bask in the moment kind of thing. It's definitely a start. If I end at Ulta, I want it to be like in one of the top lead positions, which apparently is kind of hard to get to, I guess. I'm not exactly sure because I'm still new. I've been working at Ulta for probably about 2 months, probably a month and some change, but I'm just going to chalk it up to 2 months just for the sake of this video. I'm going to start off with the dress code. Now, my store personally is not really anal about the dress code, but I've heard that some other stores are a little bit more, strict when it comes down to the dress code. So you have to wear all black no matter what. The bottoms of your bottoms have to be black, whether it be a skirt or pants or a dress, whatever. It has to be black, but the top you can wear either black or white. So those are the primary colors. You can accessorize. So if you decided that you wanted to wear a scarf, you can wear a black or a white scarf. And then when it comes down to the other accessories such as necklaces, bracelets, and earrings and such, those can be anything. They can be orange, purple, blue, whatever you decide that you want to wear that day. So the accessorizing at the store is not bad. The shoes have to be black. You can wear flip-flops, but as long as the flip-flops are not like the Old Navy dollar flip-flops, just make sure that the flip-flops are a little dressy. They're okay with that. So like I said, my store is not anal about the dress code at all. So I'm gonna like stand up, excuse the dog lint because I was like all over my dog when I got home from work. But I'm gonna just show you guys what I wore because it's like really comfy. I mean, the top is like mesh or whatever you want to call this material, but it's not like the rest of the outfit's so basic. So I'm gonna just show you guys. And it comes, it's like a pant. And yeah, so it's not, they're not really huge on the dress code. So one thing I will say is when I first started working there, the managers really weren't wearing like a lot of makeup, and I was just like, wait, what? So they're not even really anal about you like dressing up, like putting your face together more so. They're really not strict on that either. Like if I wanted to go to work with a bare face, I could do that. That's not a problem. So I mean, I guess that's cool or whatever. That's cute. Me personally, even when I was working at my other jobs, like I used to work at Petco a million years ago, and I would go to work like this. But I mean, if you're not like a huge makeup person, you don't have to know, well, you don't have to like necessarily know how to do your own makeup, which I thought was really weird. But whatever. There are a lot of people who want to go into the beauty industry. So I feel like videos like this are so important. Kind of teaches or tells you guys a little bit what to expect when you go into these jobs. What I will say about Ulta, don't go in there expecting to just be slaying faces on the first day. That's not how this works. This is a retail job, but I just thought that it would be more so, like they teach me a little bit more about makeup techniques and stuff. No, this is a retail job. So on the day-to-day basis, I stock makeup. I ring customers out. If a customer comes up to me and they have a question, I point them to where they want to go, or whatever it is that they need, and I go right back to the register. I am what you call a beauty advisor, so most of what I am telling you is from the position of the beauty advisor. Now, there are different levels in the store. You have the managers, you have the beauty advisors, which is more the prestige advisors. You have the brow experts, and you have the salon with the hairdressers. Okay, so prestige is kind of where you would be doing the makeup, the slaying, the beating, the faces, the brush slaps. That's where that would go. But apparently, in order to be in that position, you have to have a license, which I did not know. I thought, like, I think at MAC and Sephora, you don't have to have a license to work with makeup and stuff like that. I may be wrong. I'm not exactly sure. Please correct me if I am. But that is not the case at Ulta. You do have to have a license to slay faces. So that is something that was kind of like a for me, but I mean, hey, I'm making it work. Today, actually, which is why I decided to make this video, was the first time that I actually worked with the prestige advisors. The prestige advisors are the people that work with the more high scale makeup, such as Urban Decay, Bare Minerals, Stila, you know, Becca. This is the most I've learned since I've been there, and it's a lot of information to retain, to be honest with you. You have to know how to advise people based off of their skin types, and you know, just like a regular makeup artist, you have to know your products. So slowly but surely you will start to learn. It's best to just kind of walk around the store and just kind of read, you know, just pick up stuff to say, hey, what is this, and just start reading it and kind of informing yourself about the products, because Ulta is a huge store. Somebody in another video said that Ulta is kind of like the Walmart of makeup. I was kind of offended because I was like, holla, you're not gonna try my job like that. But in a sense, he is right. It's like a super department store thing for makeup. There's just tons of it, and you have to know a lot, you know. So I'll say it's more so the Target of makeup. Don't want people to go into Ulta getting their hopes up, thinking that they'll just be going in there just doing, you know, just makeup every day, because that's not the case. I have yet to touch anybody's face. I think the most that the beauty advisors can do is color correct. Sorry, not color correct, color match. So that's when a customer comes in, they want to buy a new foundation. You take like a little Q-tip and say, hey, you look like you're between these 3 shades. Dip, dip, dip. Dab, dab, dab. And which one looks the best? Oh, the girls there. So to be quite honest, when I first started working there, I kind of got like a little, if you know what I mean, kind of vibe. But I mean, now that I've been there a little while, they are starting to warm up to me. I personally don't care. I've worked at horrible jobs with horrible people, so I know how to conduct myself in situations like that, to the point now where I'm just like, you know what, you got an attitude, I don't have to deal with you, and I could just walk the other way. So honestly, that didn't really bother me. But if that's something that bothers you, I don't know, you might want to go in there and kind of just kind of take a look around the store before you would decide that you want to apply there. Just take a look around, see how they interact with each other. That would be my only advice. It's a retail job. That's like the greatest advice I could give to anybody that's looking to work at Ulta. But I will say it's a step. I mean, if you're trying to get in the beauty industry, I'd rather be working at Ulta than like PetSmart, or I'd rather be working at Ulta rather than, you know, Best Buy, you know. And I enjoyed my job at Best Buy, but you know, that's a whole nother story. But you know, even with that being said, I mean, Best Buy is not where that's not where my forte, that's not my forte, that's not my cup of tea, if you know what I mean. I really want to work in the beauty industry. So hopefully this video kind of helped you guys. I'm probably going to do a part 2 because I know this one's kind of like all over the place. Like I said, I can only give you guys the experiences of so far, like what I've experienced at the store. But so far, I mean, it's decent, and I'm probably going to stay there. Even if I get another job, I'm probably going to keep it as a second job, because you know, the girls there are, you know, they're really sweet, and I just feel like, you know, it's a step-by-step process in this beauty thing. So, you know, I'm just going to wing it out and do what I do best, and hopefully I could come back to you guys in a few months and say, hey, you know, this is like an update on what is happening. So hopefully this answered some of the questions that you guys have. If you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to leave them down below. And follow me on social media. I'll leave that in the description box. Subscribe to my channel. And I love you guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. Mwah!